everybody, I'm Andy David, and today I'm going to be giving a little background information on a book that was once banned called Forever Amber. I know we all love learning the juicy details of why we can't do something or why we're told we can't read something, so I decided to find out why. After doing the research on this 1944 novel, I found many resources to shed light on why this book was so shocking at the time. So to give a little background information on Forever Amber, it's a 1944 novel written by Kathleen Winsor, and it's based in the 17th century Restoration England. In short, it's a book about a woman named Amber St. Clair, and she is of a peasant class, and she also is illiterate, but she uses her wits and her beauty and her sexual prowess to climb up the social ladder, and she eventually ends up becoming the king's mistress. It became a bestseller in many places. Regardless of that, though, some states did not find the obvious sexual nature of the book appealing. Who was the first to ban the book, you ask? Well, Boston, the city, was the first to ban the book, according to Douglas Martin from the New York Times. However, Massachusetts ended up following suit and banned the book as well, and they also publicly burned it in 1945. And after that, 13 more states banned the book. Also, the entirety of the Catholic Church banned the book as well, and along with Australia in 1945. So why was it banned? Even though Forever Amber had sold over 100,000 copies the first week it came out in November of 1944, it continued to be banned in those 14 states, and the reason why was because it was so sexual at the time for them, and they didn't appreciate it. So according to Mary Roque from LA Times, the Attorney General of Massachusetts counted, quote, 70 references to sexual intercourse, 39 illegitimate pregnancies, and 10 abortions. He also said that the Attorney General said you needed a calculator in order to calculate how many suitors the main character kept, and suitors being the men that she slept with. So Kathleen Winsor, her novel attracted and obtained a mass amount of criticism for its blatant sexual references. And Peter Gutteridge from The Independent provided me with more numbers from the Attorney General. Quote, 10 descriptions of women undressing in front of men, and 49 miscellaneous questionable passages, end quote. I also learned that the main character's most famous line in the book at the time was, quote, adultery is not a crime, it's an amusement, end quote. And you guys gotta keep in mind, this was still 1944. Adultery was definitely still illegal. Definitely still illegal, so that was a no-go for a lot of people. So Forever Amber was a very popular, best-selling book for its time, and not just in the US, but in 16 different countries as well. It sold as many as 3 million copies worldwide, and women and young adult readers loved it, and it became almost like a rite of passage for young women, since it would awaken them to their sensual side, some might say. However, the 14 states did believe that the sexual and flat-out crude nature meant that it should be banned. Even though, according to today's standards, it really isn't that sexy or that racy. It's pretty much a plain book for today. But, you know, back then you have to keep in mind people were very conservative, wasn't even the 50s yet, so it was ahead of its time for sure. Forever Amber was eventually unbanned, and it was also made into a movie in 1947. And starred Linda Donnell as Amber, and it was a complete success. And for the author, Kathleen Winsor, she did pass away in May 26th of 2003, but she will always be the author that wrote the book that caused so much controversy in the United States. So thank you for listening, and I enjoy to find out what you guys are gonna research.
Yay!